Shalom. First, I like to give, just like all places, other glory to Yahweh Ba'ashib, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashib Kakadash. I would like to give double honors to my apostle El so great Billstow, who puts his word of truth and sincerity, risk their lives to their freedom to do so now, so more than ever. And also salutations to the elect, the elect, just like 144,000 judges. That's 12,000 men from each tribe, and also salutations to the 1/3 men, women, and children that's part of the elect. And just like a special shout out to just like the few sisters that's listening and learning to you. I say shalom. This is your brother Sakaya from the Great Millstone. You should care back at with no less than truth. And boy, man, these damn women, man, these damn bad lawyers are scared shitless. They are scared shitless. Making videos, making threats, and saying all this stupid ass shit, man. And they realize they just like putting themselves into some with some shit. So the topic is, it is a possibility that that food stamps cuts will lead to a famine and the motb. Why I say it's a possibility that like food stamps cuts will lead to a famine and the motb, because it's gonna lead to it. Okay, we don't know when, but it's gonna lead to it. It's a possibility it's gonna be food stamps cuts. We don't know because the government still shut down. It's a possibility. If it goes up, there ain't gonna be no food for a month. It could be longer. We don't know because these people cannot agree on certain things. With these government shutdowns and this and that and this and that, while these damn politicians get paid, the people that be in the military and work for different that work for government ain't getting paid, and the people they not getting their food. These politicians could eat, but the people can't get paid. It's ridiculous. And just the Most High is gonna deal with these devils, man. And the whole world is like laughing at America, man, because America is a fucking joke, man. America is a joke. So I'm gonna play you this video from this damn bitch ass nigga here, Anthony Daniels, man. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. This damn motherfucker was talking about just like the Israelites and stuff, cause he want to kiss Esau Edom's ass. Let me tell you something, Anthony Daniels. You want to kiss this man's ass, Esau Edom's ass, and a whole bunch of shit, nigga. He fucking look at you as a fucking nigger. You will never be accepted in his fucking society. You're not gonna get that job. He always gonna look at you as a fucking nigger. And just like he's gonna show you. And he's gonna take your millions to turn it into digital to the motb. And you come up against us, the Most High got a special judgment for you, sir. Let's play the video.
On top of things, if they don't give you more taxpayer subsidies, then they are going to start taking to the streets, man.
The government talking about no food stamps November, or no food stamps because of the shutdown, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food right now. People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to stop people from selling food stamps. But the thing,
people can't sell their food stamps. Some of you may not be familiar with what that looks like, so let me explain it to you. This has been going on since the beginning of time, and what we have witnessed is a lot of times people would get their food stamps. Sometimes they would get it on a little, back in the day they got the booklet of the food stamps. Now they just get the debit card, the EBT card, and they go into the store, and if they don't give it to their baby daddy, They say, hey, listen, we'll make sure that we buy your food. If you're getting a good deal, you may get 60%, 75% on the dollar. If you're getting a bad deal, or if you just really desperate and you don't want to bust it down for a real one, they'll give it to you for half off. So whatever it was that you was going to spend in cash, you give them the cash. They then go in and check out for you. They use all of their extra benefits that they supposed to be using and saying that they need it for their kids. They go get the cash, and then they do whatever it is they want to do with the cash. Get their hair and their nails done, go to the club, take a trip, whatever. That's what selling your food stamps look like. For those of you that may not be familiar.
Thing is, people selling their food stamps to people that need food because nobody can afford food at this giving moment.
Shout out to
These damn women here, so majority of these women are so damn stupid. You gonna go on social media and say what you gonna do, telling the whole world that you gonna do a crime. You gonna go and like taking food from just like the stores and stuff. These women are they so stupid, man. But that's okay. And really, they ain't gonna do a goddamn thing because Trump got the National Guard out there. Okay? You could do what you want, but it's not gonna work. So I'll pay a little bit more.
all of the septum nose rings. The septum nose rip theory is true.
You know what, governments? I don't know if y'all thought this out all the way. Maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. But since y'all cutting everybody off of food stamps, y'all pausing food stamps, can't nobody buy no food. Guess what? Stealing. People, they got to get their food by all means. People got to get their food by all means. They're going to be going into the Krogers, the Walmarts. They're going to be going into the Sam's Clubs. They're going to be going into these markets, these food markets, and they're going to be stealing. People is going to be going to jail for not stealing electronics, not stealing clothes, not robbing people. People about to be going to jail for stealing groceries.
And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go and steal to steal food because majority of you women, you live in pressure for a long time. You think that you're gonna be off of food stamps forever, but no, man. All right. It has it has a beginning and also it has an ending. You think you're gonna be on food stamps forever? Hell no. You're not gonna be on food stamps forever. It's gonna be a point where they just gonna cut it off. Okay? Because y'all think that America's gonna continue forever? Hell no, man. Hell no. What they trying to do is they trying to cut everything to turn into digital. That's what they're gonna do. So let's get out of this. Let's go to Second Kings. This is Second Kings chapter 6 and verse 24. This is Second Kings chapter 6 and verse 24. And it shall come to pass after this that Ben-Hadad, the king of Syria, gathered all his hosts and went up and besieged Samaria. And verse 25, and there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until and as his head and was sold for like four score pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a calf's doves dung were for 5 pieces of silver. So the sage of Samaria Ben-Hadad is the king of Syria. So he gathered up and also besieged Samaria. So this represents how Yahweh, the Most High, used the Syrians to bring judgment upon the northern kingdom of Northern Kingdom Israel. All right, a siege is symbolic of like desolation and captivity, a pattern seen throughout the scriptures. All right, the Lord raises up other nations to punish Israel, the Israelites, for the rebellion. That's Deuteronomy 28 chapter 49 and like 52nd verse. So this also foreshadows future sieges, meaning Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 37. When Israel will again face tribulation, famine, and also oppression from the enemies on all sides, which is going to come to pass very soon. Okay? This is the last. The Most High had to punish our people 2/3 because of disobedience. Alright? So a great famine, just like the ass's head was sold for 4 scores a piece of silver. So spiritually meaning this shows the with the severity of the famine. They were paying high prices for unclean and also worthless food. The ass is a unclean animal. That's in Leviticus 11 and 26. The ass ahead is just like a donkey. All right. So we at GMS teaches that this like symbolizes symbolizes the spiritual famine as well. A famine of hearing the word of the Most High. Amos 8:11. The dove's dung represents filthy doctrine, also corrupt knowledge, people consuming lies instead of truth. So and also in today's time, this represents the world feeding on false philosophies and polluted doctrines when the truth of the scriptures is withheld. Okay? Verse 26. And as the king of Israel was passed upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord do not help thee, where shall I help thee? Out of the barn for out of the winepress. So the king told the woman, told the woman, the breakdown of it, even the breakdown of 26 to 27, even the king could not deliver the people. This symbolics how no cardinal power or worthy leader cannot save Israel from the curses, man. Only Yahweh Bashem Shai can save you. Not these politicians, not the Democrats, not the Republicans. They cannot save you. These false leaders, they cannot save you. Only person that can save you is like Yahweh Bashem Shai. That's the only way. There's no other way around it. Alright? The mirrors today, situations where the Israelites look to government aid, politicians, money to solve their problems, but their only true help comes from the Lord, man. Money cannot save you. Government aid cannot save these politicians. None of that. The only true help comes from the Lord, man. Psalms the 124th chapter, verse 1 and 2. Verse 28. And the king said to her, What I thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. Verse 29. So we bore my son and did not eat him. And I said unto her on the next day, Give thy son, that we may eat him. And he said, hid her son. So the breakdown, so the breakdown of 28-29, this is the fulfillment of the curses that is written in Deuteronomy 28:53 and 7, where the Lord warned Israel that if they disobey him, they will eat the flesh of their own children during siege and distress. All right, it shows that the judgment comes from rejecting the Most High, both physically and also spiritually, the destruction. Spiritually, this represents how now Israel devours one another through weakness, brother against brother, tribe against tribe, because they lack righteousness and order. Particularly, this also hits the future famine coming to Babylon, to the great America, in Jacob's trouble, when society collapses and the people resort to desperate acts. Okay, so let's go to Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than that they be slain with hunger. For what pine away stricken through, for what of the fruits of the field. So so the sword represents a quick death, a sudden end to violence of warfare. Hunger, famine brings slow and painful death when the body wasting away little by little, man. When your organs start eating you from just an inside, man. So we at GMS, we teaches that this verse highlights the terrible suffering of famine as of the worst judgments from the Most High, man. You know, so it's better to die by the sword than to slowly starve and watch your loved ones perish, man. It's better to die by the gun, because that's a quick death. They ain't like dying by famine, because that's a painful death, painful, slow, agonizing death. This directly connects the curses of Deuteronomy 28:53 and 57, where the Lord warned Israel that disobedience, they will suffer famine so severe that they will resort to capitalism, which actually happened during the siege. Yeah, that did happen back then, man. And also, it's going to happen now, in the very near future. And we are just like close to that. And y'all think this is a joke. This is not a fucking joke, man. This is not a fucking joke when you be having your kids, born your kids, and eating your damn kids. Okay? This ain't a joke, man. This is deadly fucking serious, man. Deadly serious. Pastor Porkchop not telling you that in the hard houses. IUIC not telling you that. IHBK not telling you that. We at GMS, we tell you these things, and we are warning you. I'm just saying, man, because this is serious, man. This is fucking serious, man. This is deadly serious. We trying to get the blood off of our hands. We still getting the blood off our hands. So we are warning you and telling you what is going to happen before it happens. Okay? Y'all want to fight us? Alright? Talking shit? Videotaping us and shit? Going to our jobs? Find where we work at? I don't know how you jakes do that. Alright? Costing us our livelihoods, pointing guns at us and stuff. Just because we like telling the truth, man. We telling you our love. But that's okay. That's okay. Y'all gonna know just like a prophet was among you. Y'all gonna know that. So the pine away means waste away little by little. suffering physically and mentally from like starvation, man. You don't want that. You don't want to suffer physically and mentally to like starvation. You don't want that, man. You really don't want that, man. Stricken through for one fruits of the field. That means they perish because there is no food, no crops, no sustain. The blessing of the land is taken away. Yeah, man. Bill Gates bought whole bunch of farms. What the hell, man? Trump sent ICE to arrest Jake, who like grows crops. Take them out of the farms. Who's growing the crops? These animals can't do it because they too damn lazy. They talk about these now fucking devils talk about, oh, they taking all the jobs, yeah. But motherfucker, you didn't want to do the job. You too lazy to just like do the job. If just like, let's say that all Israelites return to their true power, and y'all say to go back to where we come from. Let's say the Israelites went back to went back to Africa, the Caribbean, and wherever, and West Coast of Africa, and also Latin America, and we like went back. Or let's say all these 2/3 came, like just like we repented and came back to their true power, and not work. Your damn society will like go down overnight, Esau. Will go down the next day. But it ain't gonna go through. But the Most High is bringing down this place down bit by bit. Esau always like to say, "Oh, go back where you came from." Let's say that like Jake did go back where they came from, and guess what, Esau, your damn society will crash overnight, but it's going to go down anyways. And you talk about, oh, they taking the jobs, yeah. Why don't you do the job? Wait a minute, you can't do the job because you're a fucking lazy prick. That's what you are. But we're gonna put you in slavery, man. You're gonna go on slavery. You're gonna pick our cotton. You're gonna grow our foods, man. Yeah, that's coming for you, man. You damn bastard. Yeah, ain't gonna be no food out here. Okay. Spiritually, this represents a famine of the word. That's Amos 8:11. Those without truth will pine away spiritually, confused, hopeless, and also starving for understanding when the Most High Yahweh withdraws his prophets. So it's gonna be a time where we're not gonna be on the streets no more. In the very near future, Amos 8:11 will come to pass very, very soon. We are in the beginning stages of it. Okay? So when the final word hits, we ain't gonna be on the streets. We not gonna be on the streets. And you people gonna be lost. And just like confounded. Y'all gonna be lost. Get this word while you can. Let's go to Second Ezra. This is Second Ezra chapter 6 at verse 22. It reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, though the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." So meaning sowing places shall appear unsown, so the fields that were planted will no longer produce. You see that right now when like Trump is like arresting Jake, Northern Kingdom, from these damn farms and stuff. They ain't got nobody to grow their crops. Okay? Either crops will fail, and also the landlines abandoned. This faces captures southern barrenness in places normally yield food and wealth. So it points to a famine brought by war, drought, and also divine judgment, man. Okay, the full storehouses shall be found empty. So gardenings and markets once filled with goods are like stripped bare overnight. Ain't gonna be no food out here. It's gonna be stripped. Ain't gonna be nothing inside these these damn stores, man. In the very near future, man. This image extends it extends beyond food to all forms of supply and trade. What was abundant becomes scarce. So the stress is how fast the change happens suddenly without warning. It's gonna be a point where it's not gonna have no food. It's gonna be a point where it's not gonna have no food. It's gonna be gone like that, real fast, and people doesn't know what is going to happen, man. All right, let's go to Second Ezra. Let's go to Second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 19. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. So the prophet Ezra is being shown what will the world look like when divine judgment and also social collapse sweep through the nations. So this verse describes like human response when food, security, and also order vanish. So this is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. It reads, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because lack of bread and great tribulation." So a man shall have no pity on his neighbor. Only compassion breaks down to people think only of survival. So when man don't have nothing to eat for 2 or 3 days, he gonna go to your house and take your damn food. He ain't gonna have no compassion. Family, friendship, community ties is all under pressure, man. Your own family is gonna go to your own house and take your own food, man. Your own friends. This is the times that we living in, man. But it shall destroy their house with a sword. The sword is a gun. It stands for violence, weaponry in general. People's gonna invade another's home not for a quest, but for survival. To spoil their goods, to spoil to means plunder. Take food, water, clothing, also valuables, and also to kill you and eat you as well too. It points to looting and chaos. Remember I showed you that video that girl saying that they want to go to like Walmart and like take the food and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna lead to that. It points to looting, chaos. Once no more trade with law enforcement collapse, the cops is not going to stop them. The military. Trump is going to send the military to the Middle East. The U.S. going to be here, but it's going to be bad, man. Because lack of bread, great tribulation. The root of all cause is famine and also extreme distress, shortages of instance, loss of work. You got a few jobs out here. I heard Amazon lay off 300,000 employees to put robots. Tribulation where here covers every form of society breakdown, war, economic ruin, natural calamity. It's gonna be bad out here, man. It's gonna be like bad out here. Let's go to Let's go Revelation. Let's go Revelation chapter 18. Because it's not gonna be no food out here. Alright. Esau gonna make that. He gonna take away food and stuff. and use a chip to chip people. Like people think they're gonna eat to get food, but they not, man. Ain't gonna be no food out here. All right. This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 8. It reads, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shai who judges her. So John the Revelator sees the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, he had vision on that. Okay, it's biblical prophecy that Babylon represents powerful, corrupt empire that embodies greed, pride, rebellion against the Most High, America, man. In tradition, Christian study is symbolize any worldly system opposed to the Most High. Some layer interprets how apply it to uh damn, I can't pronounce this word. So specific nations or power of history. So the breakdown of this is therefore her plague shall come in one day. That means plagues refers to judgment, pestilence, war, famine, social collapse. In one day emphasizes suddenness of Babylon's downfall, swift and complete, just as the empire through history has seen secure at one moment and ruined the next day, death, mourning, and famine. 3:4 discretion mirrors Old Testament judgment language, Jeremiah 15 and 2. Death by points of massive loss of life, mourning reflects a sorrow of survivors, famine, social, economic, and also agricultural devastation, the end of luxury and also excess, and shall burn every fire. Fire is both literally and it's a symbolic of total destruction, and also divine wrath to evoke the fate of ancient Babylon, Sodom, and also other cities judged by pride and injustice. The burning sympathies cleansing evil is consumed so that the renew can begin. So the power be for the strong of the Lord, Most High, Yahweh Shai, who judges her. The Most High gonna judge this place, America, man. The power beyond the fall, fall is not human revolt or random catastrophic, but being delivered by the judgment of the Most High. This verse affirms Yahweh's sovereignty. No empire, how great can reach his degree, man. So this place will do go down. One more precept and then I'm just gonna wrap it up. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. It reads, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is the wisdom, let him have understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So he causes all to see a mark. So the mark is signed alleges to the beast system, the right hand or forehead. All right, wherein Yahweh's law was bound on the hand between the eyes of the symbol of the action. So this man's gonna cause all, small and great, rich and poor, rich in the society, rich people, poor people, free and bond, people who not in jail, bond people in prison. He's gonna cause everybody to see a mark with a karama in their right hand on their foreheads, man. You're not gonna buy nothing. You ain't gonna sell nothing. All right. Say that you had that mark. He ain't gonna force you at first, but he's gonna make it to a point where you can't function in this society. Okay. If like you don't have to get food stamps, you gotta have that C-hip. If you don't have that C-hip, you ain't gonna get your food stamps. He's gonna make it to a point He's gonna make things hard. Okay? He's gonna make it hard. He's gonna make it hard. Okay? He's gonna make it hard. Here is the wisdom. Let him have understanding. For the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 603 scoring six. So Esau Edom is gonna cause all. Okay? Small in this society, great in this society, rich people, poor people, people who free, not in jail. He's gonna take that karama, bomb people in prison. They're gonna take that karama. Yeah, he gonna cause all to see what marking their right hand on their forehead. Karama. That's what this man's gonna do. This man is going to do, and you Jakes, you do not take this motb, because if you do, the Most High is going to burn you with fire. That's what this man is planning to do. So, Jake, man, you better repent and come back to your true power before it's too late. So, I'm gonna wrap this up. First, I'd like to give, just like all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashir Abashai, and double honors my apostle, Elsa, great millstone, and the next time, Shalom.